What's going on, guys? So today on this Shoky Quickie, we're going to be doing something a bit different. I don't really do tech reviews ever, but I wanted to go ahead and do one for a brand new little piece of tech that I got, and it is these Raycon E55 earbuds. I got them the other day, and as I talked about in my In the Kitchen video, my old headset is basically dying. It's on its last legs, only one side works, and it's not comfortable, and I gotta wear it for work and all kinds of other things. So basically, I wanted something new, and I've heard other podcasts and comedians and other YouTubers talk about these because, sponsors. And I said, you know what, I'm going to check it out. It's one of the few times sponsored content has totally worked. It's like an ad read actually works. So I went and checked them out. They had the E25s, I believe, which are like the more basic set. And then they had the E55s, which are the higher end ones. Cost us a little bit more. When I bought them, they were on sale. They were only $10 more than the regular ones, which was, a great price for me. Now, of course, I ordered them. Came pretty quickly, and I got the red ones because I'm a dork and I like red stuff. So they come in a multitude of colors: black, silver, I think blue, red. I think there's like 5 different colors for these. White, but my old headset was white. I don't want that. So I got the red ones. They look pretty cool. They come in this very nice box. By the way, Recon, I believe, is a company started by Ray J. Yes, that Ray J. Cool. And yeah, so basically here on the box, E55 true wireless earbuds. Yep, totally. There's no wires. And you got those, and then you got a long battery life, wireless charging case, cool, easy to pair. And there's a lot of other earbuds that are very similar. A friend of mine has some. They're a little bit different, definitely non-AirPod-ish, but they are what they are. So the next wave, you got red there. So E55 true wireless earbuds, perfect fit for everyone. These premium wireless earbuds are designed to keep you ahead of the game. Yes, easy to pair. Wireless charging case, power up anywhere with a wireless charging enabled case. I do have a wireless charging base, and it does work. Take phone calls. That was the thing I was very confused on. Built-in microphone for on-the-go calls. I did not actually realize it did have that. Ended up working yesterday when I had to call the wife. So yeah, actually worked out really nice. I was worried about that. And now that might actually be a selling point for her to get some. Battery life, listen for up to 6 hours, 36 hours with charging case. So you can just keep charging it basically. And discover more at buyraycon.com. Raycon Global, all the things. There you go. So let's open this up real quick. It's actually a very nice little magnetic case. It looks basically like a cell phone box. And nice embedded magnets. I'm always keen on that thing. You got welcome to the next wave. This is your instructions, and then there's a little sticker. I don't know where you would put that, but there's a sticker for that. That's pretty cool. And basic instructions. E55, all things. Ray J was founder. Gotta love that stuff. And there's your basic instructions for pairing, charging. Okay, so the red light turns off. Okay, so charging. Both lights remain red. Light on capsule remain green. Red lights turn off. Light on capsule. Green light turns off. Okay, so that's one thing I was thinking. So I put them on the charger, and that's basically what happened. But pretty easy to pair. The only consideration I have for it is this button pushing control thing, because it's just got a single button on each one, and frankly you got to push it while it's inside your ear. So playing and pausing is a little bit weird. Okay, so they both will do that. Press twice, previous song, next song. Volume, or press 3 times, volume down, press 3 times, volume up. That's a little bit unwieldy. And then power on Siri, reject calls. That's pretty cool. Hold for 2 seconds. Power off, hold for 4 seconds. So that part's okay. I compared to a normal headset that has all kinds of controls with different buttons and stuff like that, it's a slightly inconvenient thing, but I'm glad they at least tried. And then if you come down here, you got your charging port, all your stuff like that, customization. So it comes with different silicone gel tips to decide how your thing goes. And safety guidelines, avoid storage in high temperatures, such a hot vehicle, direct sunlight, good idea. Not expose earbuds or any of it supplied to rain or other liquids. Okay. Do not drop or cause undue impact to the earphones. Cool. Do not modify, repair, dismantle. Do not use any diluent or volatile liquid to clean the product. Do not use product as hazardous location. Interesting. Now, one thing I am wondering is, like, say the connective things get a little bit nasty. I gotta wonder how that will work. So I'm guessing they spark a little bit, just judging by the warning signs there. Sit together all the time. So I'm gonna have to look that up, see the best way to like clean contacts and stuff like that if it gets nasty, or like say I'm just putting them in my ears and I don't want them to be gross. Don't want to use like some super volatile like alcohol or something. So let's look at the actual things that come in the box. So we do have everything like this. So you do have the oops, there's your little silicone ear dealies on a really nice metal thing. I went with the mediums. I tried the larges. They were too big. They were actually hurting my ears and like making it feel like there was a suction cup. Of course, everybody's ears are a little bit different, so you got to do what you got to do. I forget what this was on. There's a little rubber band for something. I don't know what. Off the top of my head, don't know what. And of course, a little lanyard guy that can go on there. So we'll put this all away there. And those are no more difficult than any other headset. So here is the little Raycon charging box. It looks awesome. I love the fact that it's got this red satin look. The Raycon logo there. And then, I guess, whatever that logo means. Now, mine is a little bit different because I'm a dork. I've added some dry transfer things. So I got a keep out there right next to the charging port. I've got an eject button there. And I've got a Xeon logo and a Xeonic construction there. And then there. And then that. So I tried to put a Xeon logo here and a Red Comet logo there, but because of the actual texture on this, it's definitely not going to stick to anything. So it is what it is, but you open it up and you get the beauties right there. You can see they're actually a little bit dirty just from use. Now, sorry, I had a thought just real quick that I needed to turn off the Bluetooth on my phone just in case. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these out. So as soon as you remove them, so they start blinking blue, they're already in pairing mode. So that's pretty cool. So as soon as you pull them out, even the first time, they'll go into pairing mode. So you need to turn on your Bluetooth system on your device and it will detect them. Now I did add them on my computer as well. I have been using them to edit. See? And it's pretty cool. So, I mean, there they are. They're just shaped very nicely. You can see the nice metallic finish on most of it here, and then the nice chrome around there. Now, I don't expect the chrome to stay on there 100% over time, but I bet eventually there'll probably be some rub off and stuff like that. But the actual red plastic does look like it's in decent shape. You can see they're a little bit dusty, but I got the different size things on there. So that's pretty cool. Now, you just see there, it's got the little charging pins. No big deal like that, and you close that. And like I said, as soon as you dock them, that's pretty much it. As soon as you remove them, that's pretty much it. Now, real quick, we're going to look at my ugly mug. So, make sure I got this. So, it took me a second at first to realize how to put them in the proper way because I've never had an earbud like this. I normally have just the regular ones. So, you kind of want to get the little ridge kind of right up in there, but you want to like do the insert and then just sort of twist them in place like so. There you go. This side is actually a little bit easier, so just kind of like that. Now I haven't had a real set of earbuds like this before, or like AirPods or anything like that. Making sure you have the right silicone thing is really important because your ears aren't used to them, and like any other hole of your body, when you insert something new, it's probably gonna hurt for a little while. Yeah. So after wearing them for several hours at work, then charging for a little while, then wearing them for several hours while being on the computer, my ears are a little bit sore. But take them out for a while. Obviously, you're not meant to leave these things in forever, but I'm going to be using them for 5 or 6 hours at a time at work, especially my longer days. But the sound quality is the biggest thing. Now, I like listening to different musics. I like listening to a lot of podcasts. My regular old Bluetooth headset, no real sound quality, very flat sound, a lot of highs, but that's it. These have real bass. That's like the big selling point. If you really like music, you need something like a good headset, like, you know, a good old real headset or my gaming headset that I used to use for editing. And that's the only way to get some real three-dimensional sound and actually have some good depth and feel to it. These are fantastic. Like, I've never had a small set of earbuds. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say that I forgot to say this at the beginning. This is not a sponsored thing. This is me just reviewing them because I just think they're that good. Now, of course, if Raycon sees this and wants to throw me a sponsorship, I'll gladly basically do the same thing. Sell some earbuds for them. But I like the sound quality. Like, when I was having some issues getting fitment, it didn't sound like there was a lot of bass. And I'm like, these things advertise to have a lot of bass. And so I'm listening to some hip hop, some rap, just to really kick some powerful bass and songs that I know can really hit. And all I did was swap out the silicone and just adjust where it was sitting in my ear, and it was like, okay, I found the bass. Actually, they stopped beeping because they stopped trying to pair. Um, but I really do like them, and in comparison to a regular headset, like, I kind of forget they're in there, with the exception of the obvious muffledness. There's a little bit of sound deadening. And actually, like, the quality while talking on the phone was surprising. I did not know that they would actually work. I didn't know there's a real microphone. So when the wife called, I had them in, and I thought it was going to be going off the, like, speakerphone or microphone on my actual phone, but then I realized I was holding it down at my side, and she could hear me. I'm like, oh, these things really do work for that. So, um, all around, for the good price that they were at 89 plus shipping, or 89.99 plus shipping, was definitely worth it to me. Would it be worth it at the full on, what was it, like 100, about 120, 110, somewhere in there? Maybe. The regular ones that are like 79.99, if they're just like a step down from this, definitely worth it. But the extra $10 on it was definitely worth it for me to get these. And I like the color, just the fact that they're red. I'm a dork like that. You can see I got a red chair, I got a red and black headset, and the fact that I could add some some really silly stickers to it to make it that. Now, Raycon, I'll tell you what, if you want to sell some of these, if you want to sell some red and some blue and maybe even some green ones, but actually try to get a sponsorship with Bandai Sunrise, and actually market these with the Xeon logo and some Char logos and stuff like that, it would be sick. Like, I just did this here, but actually putting it on the front, put that on there with some Neo Xeon logos, make a Sazabi version, make a Sinanju version. I really wanted this to have the Sinanju stuff. Um, I guarantee you could sell these to the Gundam crowd. I think it'd be awesome. So, guys, I'll just leave it at that. I can't really prove to you how well they work, so to speak. It's just my opinion. Like I said, this is not sponsored in any way. This is just something really cool that I've experienced and that I'm now using. Um, and they just power off like they just did. So over time, if they're not connected to anything, they just turn off. It's fine. Um, so yeah. So guys, if you like this, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up. If you have them already, let me know down below. Or if you have a different brand of earbuds that you enjoy, just tell me what you use. Maybe we could compare. Um, and of course, if you go to Raycon, tell them that Shoky sent you, like, somehow in a comment or something, and tell them that they should sponsor me. Send me some cool Raycon gear. But I'll see you guys later. And remember, as always, keep on bopping. Okay, that's terrible. Just keep on nerding and listen to some good stuff. I suggest some Avi Kaplan. A lot of bass for a folk singer.